Our environment. This is our new chapter. Environment made up with living thing and non-living thing. What is a living thing? They have life, and non-living thing, they don't have any kind of life, but they require for life, like sunlight, water, humidity, oxygen, CO2, pH, rain, everything. They are dead, but they are necessary for life. And living things, what are the examples of living things? Plants and animals. Okay, this is the producer, and these are consumers because they produce food and they consume food. Alright, guys. So, interaction, I repeat, interaction between living organism and non-living thing is called ecosystem. Clear, guys? What is the component of ecosystem? We already studied living thing and non-living thing. Let's start further. Come on, guys. Let's start further. We all know that plants make food. By which process? By which process? This is called photosynthesis. This is called photosynthesis. How this phenomena is occur? How? A plant require sunlight, CO2 and water. A plant require CO2, sun and light. Next, CO2, H2O and chlorophyll. Where this chlorophyll is located? In chloroplast. Where chloroplast located? In leaves. Where leaves is located? At plant. So these three products convert light energy to chemical energy. C6H12O6. This is our food. And release oxygen. Clear, guys? And what you understand by animals? I divided into 2 and 3 parts. Plants are producers. Plants are producers. And animals are consumers. There is primary consumers. We call it as a herbivores. Secondary consumers, we call it as a carnivore. Clear, guys? Tertiary consumer, we call it as a omnivores. And fourth are decomposers. They are top consumers. They depend on dead material. They break down food. They are microorganisms. Clear, guys? Very clear. Now understand what is food chain and what is food web. It is sequence and this is network. What kind of network? Listen, first we're going to study about food chain. This is tree. Deer feed on trees. This is primary carnivore, and these are producers. Trees are always producers. Herbs, shrubs, plant, and deer eaten by tiger. These are secondary consumers. Now, say this is grass. Who eat grass? Grasshopper. And grasshopper eaten by frog. Frog eaten by snake, and snake eaten by eagle, vultures. Alright, guys, this is a chain. This eaten by this eaten by this. This herbs eaten by primary consumers, then secondary, then tertiary, and top consumers. This is short shrubs. This is eaten by scorpio. Scorpio eaten by fishes. fish is eaten by hens. This is a chain, guys. This is a chain. What kind of chain? Producers means plants. Who eat plants? Who eat plants? Primary herbivory means primary consumers, and primary consumers eaten by secondary consumers, and secondary consumers by eaten by tertiary consumers. They consume secondary consumers. Tertiary consumers, when they dead, then decompose, feed on them. Herbivory, carnivory, omnivory, and decomposers like fungi, microorganisms. This is a food chain. This is a sequence. This is a sequence. We draw the sequence linearly as well as pyramid level. This is tropic level. This is tropic level. Tropic level 1, 2, 3, 4. Alright, guys. Every time, if primary consumers eat the producer, they get 10% energy. Then when secondary consumers eat primary consumers, they get 10% energy of primary consumers, 10% energy. Then tertiary consumers, they eat secondary consumers, they get 10% of consumers energy. Means if his energy is 1000, if producer's energy is 1000, then some energy loss, and if primary consumers eat producers, they get 100% energy. This is 1000% energy, this is 100% energy. And if secondary consumers feed on primary consumers, they get 10% energy. And tertiary consumers, they feed on secondary consumers, they get 1% energy. And if decomposers feed on their dead material, they get 0.1% energy. Means 10% rule. Means 10% rule is favor, always favor. This is trophic level. According to trophic level, maximum pyramids are drawn, like according to biomass. Look at here, according to biomass, maximum biomass is produced by producers. Secondary, less biomass produced by consumers. Tertiary biomass, secondary consumers, and next tertiary consumers biomass, and top. Highest biomass is for producers, then second lowest primary consumers, then third lowest secondary consumers, fourth lowest tertiary consumers, and then minimum less biomass containing organism is top consumers. Less biomass, then consumers have less biomass. I am written here according to biomass order. Highest biomass is for producers, they are very large in number, they have heavy weight. Then primary, then decrease in, then tertiary, and then top consumers. Highest biomass and lowest biomass. Highest biomass and lowest biomass. If I arrange according to number, this is same according to number. In our earth, highest number of producers like plants, then less primary herbivores, then more less secondary carni, then less tertiary, then minimum amount, less amount, very few amount of top consumers. This is an energy pyramid, biomass pyramid, number pyramid. This is a food web. Look at here, this is a network like structure. Here mash up herbs eaten by this one also, this, everyone eat anything, snake also feed on frog, also feed on sparrow, also feed on cats, anything. Fox can feed anything. Can feed anything. Okay, guys, can feed anything. This is a network like structure. Mash up. All things are mash up. Anyone can eat anything. Anyone can eat anything, guys. Anything. Tiger eat all kind of birds. But in case of chain, they are sequentially arranged. This eaten by this eaten by this. But here, this eaten by this eaten by this eaten by this, and this is also eaten by this. Okay, guys, look at here. Energy in an ecosystem. Sun is the source of energy. Plant, they produce food. Produce food. Food eaten by herbivores. Herbivores eaten by carnivores. Carnivores eaten by top carnivores. Clear, guys? Look at here. How do our activity affect the environment? There are lots of pollution over there. Okay, air pollution, soil pollution, okay, smoke. Clear, guys? Are you listening me? Noise pollution, water pollution, they all are contribute for ozone layer depletion. Ozone is our protecting layer. This is our earth, or this is the first protecting layer. We call it as a ozone life layer. What happened with this sun? Sunlight. With sunlight, many kind of light also come our atmosphere, like UV. They break our membrane. So our earth is warm and warm and warm and warm. Then earth release their heat. Earth release their heat. But this heat can't reach outside. The heat hit here and again return. Hit here and again return. So our ozone layer depleted. Some natural factor and some artificial factors contribute ozone layer depletion. How ozone form? By the oxygen molecule. By the oxygen molecule, ozone layer depleted. Who responsible for highest depletion of ozone layer? The name goes to chlorofluorocarbon. This is released from AC, refrigerator, okay, refrigerators, fire extinguishers. They release lots of CFC, and CFC release in our atmosphere and they damage ozone layer. Again I will draw. This is our earth. This is our earth and this is our ozone layer. Okay, guys, this is our ozone layer. This is our sun. Sunlight comes from atmosphere at the bottom of earth. This hit some insert and some reverse, some insert and some reverse, but some heat reach to the earth. Earth get warm and they remove heat again, but due to ozone layer depletion, this warm heat can't go outside. They stay here and our climate goes wrong. They deposit here and we polluted our environment by factories, air, vehicles, airs, smoke. Alright, guys, we contribute air pollution and air pollution damage our ozone layer. This is the reason of ozone layer depletion. Next thing is managing the garbage we produce. We have to manage garbage. Like hospitality garbage is different. Hospitality garbage is different. Household garbage is different. So we should manage these products. Radioactive garbage is different. We should fix them, manage them. We should fix them, manage them. So environment less affected. If we throw hospital thing, household thing and radioactive thing in soil, so soil get polluted. Then we called soil pollution. if soil polluted if soil polluted, then plant will also affected, because from soil plant get minerals, nutrition, and when plant is affected, then their food, fruit, leaves, all are affected. If their fruit are affected, if we consume that kind of food, then human affected. So managing of garbage is very necessary. Dig deeper, long thing, and decompose them. Medicines, bottles, strip, bubbles, pack, they all are contributing in soil pollution. They all are contributing in soil pollution. There are many kind of pollutants, like biodegradable and non biodegradable. Biodegradable, that compound would degrade according to timing, but non biodegradable, like plastic, they do not degrade. Generation to generation, they don't degrade, never. Some bacterias use for broken the plastics, some bacteria, some saprophytes. If we manage non biodegradable waste in soil, then what happen? In soil, many bacteria, many good bacteria live there. They all die they all die So we should minimize the use of non biodegradable things, bottles, polythene. So this is it. This is your chapter, environment. We have to protect our environment for living healthy life. So this is your chapter 15. If you like my video lecture presentation, please subscribe, guys. Please supporting me. Thank you. Thank you for listening me, and keep smiling. Thank you.